Woodapple Resources Private Limited.
Welcome students to an enriching learning journey ahead with Woodapple Resources. Class 4 English. I'm your teacher Sanvi. Here are your friends.
I'm Gopi.
I'm Ati.
Dear students, today I'm going to teach you chapter 5 Guru Purnima. Let's get started. Students, are you familiar with the word Guru? Can someone tell me the meaning of the word Guru?
I can try to give you its meaning.
Okay, go ahead.
A guru is a teacher or a guide who helps and teaches others.
Yes, very true. A guru is like a really wise and smart person who helps and inspires others to learn important things in life. People look up to gurus because they have lots of knowledge and can guide us on how to be better. Gurus teach us important lessons and share their wisdom to help us grow and understand things better. Today we are going to learn about Guru Purnima. It is a special day dedicated to honoring and expressing gratitude to our teachers and mentors. Now let's begin with the chapter. One morning, Tithi woke up and couldn't find her brother Janish in their room. When he came in, he had a bunch of beautiful roses. Tithi asked about them and Janish explained that he collected them for Guru Purnima. Tithi was curious, so she asked him to explain what Guru Purnima was. Janish told Tithi that a guru is someone who teaches us things like our parents, friends, or teachers. Guru Purnima is a special day to thank and honor our gurus. Janish reminded Tithi that parents are our first gurus and they should be respected. They decided to surprise their parents by thanking them for being their gurus. When they went to their parents, they shouted, "Happy Guru Purnima!" to show their love and gratitude. Their parents thanked them and asked them if they knew why Guru Purnima was celebrated. Janish replied and told them it was celebrated so that they could thank and respect their teachers for their hard work. Their mother told the kids that one story about its origin is that on a full moon day, the first yogi turned into the Adi Guru, which means the first Guru. Therefore, Guru Purnima is celebrated. A long time ago, in the mountains, there was a yogi named Adiyogi. Nobody knew where he came from or who his family was. People called him Adiyogi because he was the first yogi ever. He just sat there with his eyes closed, looking very peaceful, and tears of happiness rolled down his face. Even though he seemed like he was not doing anything, people noticed that he was in a very happy state. Many people came to see him, but he didn't pay attention to them. Only 7 people stayed and really wanted to learn from him. The 7 people kept asking him how to remain happy, but he told them they needed to get ready first. They repeatedly kept asking, so he taught them some basic steps and told them to practice those steps. They practiced sadhana for many days, weeks, months, and even years. After 84 years, Adiyogi saw that they were ready to learn more. He decided to become their teacher when the full moon came again. They became very wise because they worked hard and followed his teachings. Adiguru shared the science of yoga with the 7 disciples. When they learned everything, they went out to teach others. The first full moon of the Dakshinayana month is known as Guru Purnima, the day the first Guru was born. Jenish and Tithi, after learning about Guru Purnima, thanked their parents and went to school excitedly. They shared the story with their classmates and teachers, and the school praised them. The principal explained the importance of the teacher-student relationship to everyone. So, Whoopi, can you tell me what you learned from the story?
Sure, ma'am. The story encourages respect for teachers and sharing of knowledge with others, fostering a sense of gratitude and enthusiasm for learning. It also emphasizes the importance of dedication and patience, as shown by the 7 men.
Bravo, Whoopi! Very well put. Now, let's move on to grammar. Students, today we are going to learn the different degrees of adjectives. Let us begin. Look at the screen. Can you help me identify the adjectives in the following sentences?
I can give you the answers.
The bright and pretty flowers in the garden.
Bright and pretty are the adjectives.
The tall and strong tree in the forest.
Tall and strong are the adjectives.
She bought several books at the bookstore.
Several is the adjective.
There are many colorful balloons at the party.
Many and colorful are the adjectives.
Great, Whoopi. As usual, you are correct. Now let's move on to the different degrees of adjectives. There are 3 degrees of adjectives. They are the positive degree, the comparative degree, and the superlative degree. Let's take the first degree, that is the positive degree. The positive degree describes the noun without comparing it to anything else. Example, Rita is a pretty girl. Notice the adjective pretty, it describes the noun Rita. It does not compare Rita to anyone else. The next degree is the comparative degree. When you want to compare 2 things, you use the comparative form. Example, she is happier than him. So if you have 2 friends and one is happier than the other, you can say she is happier than him. You add er to the adjective or sometimes use more before the adjective. The next degree is the superlative degree. This is used when you are talking about 3 or more things and want to show which one has the most of that feeling. Example, she is the happiest. So if you have 3 friends and one is the happiest, you can say she is the happiest. You add est to the adjective or sometimes use most before the adjective. So it goes from the basic form positive to comparing 2 things comparative to showing the highest level among 3 or more things superlative. Examples, fat, fatter, fattest. Short, shorter, shortest. Observe that we added er to the comparative degree and est to the superlative degree. Here are a few points to remember when you use adjectives in the comparative and superlative degrees of adjectives. When the positive degree ends with e, only r is added to the comparative degree and st to the superlative degree. Example, wise, wiser, wisest. When the positive degree ends with a consonant preceded by a vowel, then the consonant is repeated and, er, and, est are added to form the comparative and superlative degrees. Example: hot, hotter, hottest. When the positive degree ends in y preceded by a consonant, the y is changed into I before adding er and est to the comparative and superlative degrees. Example: busy, busier, busiest. Some adjectives use more for the comparative degree and most for the superlative degree. Example: interesting, more interesting, most interesting. And the last one, some adjectives are compared irregularly. Example: good, better, best. Now let's test ourselves. Whoopi, can you help me with the answers?
Sure.
Fill in the blanks with the correct degree of adjectives given in the brackets. Tom is dash than Sam, tall.
Taller.
This is the dash car in the world, fast.
Fastest.
Ram is dash at math than Seema, good.
Better.
Ravina is the dash girl in the class, beautiful.
Most beautiful.
Iron is a dash metal, hard.
Hard.
Great, Whoopi, thanks.
Always glad to help.
Let's wrap up today's session. I'm sure you will be able to use the correct degrees of adjectives appropriately. Thank you for joining us. Keep learning and exploring with Wood Apple Resources.